And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. So subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost up to 5,000. Punch the like button and hit that bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one exciting video. All right, so I'm doing something atypical. I'm belaboring something. Yesterday, the Kindle Vella bonuses came out, and I was mentioning I did this thing on don't have all your eggs in one basket and all that bullshit, but which is true. But it's been kind of bugging me a little bit because my payment was entirely inconsistent with all the payments I've had in the past. So therefore, I contacted the Zon. Just kind of like poking the bear. Anyway, I spoke with a woman from India. She was very nice, actually, and she understood English very well, which was surprising because oftentimes there's a real communication gap there. And if you're a writer and you do deal with Amazon, you can ask them to switch you to someone in America. That is a perfectly acceptable request. I didn't have to, though. She didn't quite get what I was talking about at first, probably because Vella isn't outside the US yet. So at first she's like, I see your account and everything looks like it's up to snuff. And I'm like, no. This is Kindle Vella. And she's like, oh. In the end, she was like, why don't you send me I'm going to send you an email address that'll go directly to me. Send me a screenshot. Tell me what your freaking problem is. And I'll I'll look into it for you, which I thought was really nice. And so that is happening now. But in the grander scheme of things, I do not expect there to be like, oh, yeah, we fucked up and we owe you $900. I don't expect that to happen. I expect it to say, like, someone's going to come back and just regurgitate what's already written on the Amazon page for how bonuses are figured out. Okay, how they're calculated, which tells their language is so opaque that it's like driving blind at night without your headlights on. Not that I've ever done that, but if I ever did do that, it would be disastrous. So here's what I'm thinking. Amazon has now added like a reports section to Kindle Vella, but if you click on it, it says this does not include the bonus stuff. Like, so it just includes what you're making royalties or whatever, and the royalties are, they're even, it's not even enough to buy beer, so nobody gives a shit. So what I'm calling for is some transparency from Amazon and start, you need to start letting us, the writers who support you, know how the bonuses are calculated. And taking a step further, I would like to see those reports give us a daily or at minimum a weekly report on how we are doing with our bonuses. I don't think that's too much to ask. You already get your KDP reads, and you can just multiply the KDP reads times like 0.035 and pretty much get an accurate reading. So there's no reason they can't do that with the bonuses. Anything short of that tells me that Amazon, as of January 1st, has altered the Kindle Vella algorithm so that writers aren't going to get as much of the bonus money as they used to get. Why they're doing that, I don't know, because they're going to just turn writers away. Maybe that's what they want. I don't know. Or like I said yesterday, maybe the program isn't up to par like they thought it would be or whatever by now. It's funny because I watched a video the other day about this dude made, and he was like, I'm ecstatic because my Kindle Vella story, and it was like a fantasy thing or whatever, stuff I don't write. He's like, it's in the top 250 of all the Kindle Vella serials. And at one point it was in the top 100. And he's just like, I'm over the moon, and thank you so much, everybody who's reading it and all that. And I was like, good for you, buddy. That's cool. And he's like, and I couldn't believe it because last month I made about $15 in bonus money, and I was happy with that. And this month, with being at ranked at 250, I made $36. And I'm like, how is it this guy is ranked at 250 and he only made like $36? It tells me that participation and publishing often with Kindle Vella means a lot, and that's what I do. I do 2 to 3 episodes per day, every day. The only time I'm not writing some of these episodes, which inevitably get turned into books, is if I'm working out, skiing, fishing, adventure traveling, or getting late. Forget that last part. Anyway, but the other stuff. Or drinking beers. Little levity. Doesn't hurt. So let's see what they say. Let's see what they come back with. I suspect it'll be just a boilerplate, like, fuck this guy, like, just get rid of him. Just regurgitate the, what already exists on the Amazon page and just, get rid of them. Or I could be pleasantly surprised and they could be like, you know what? We made an accounting mistake. We owe you $900. That's what I feel they owe me, about $900. We shall see what we shall see. All right. I screwed something up on my shoulder, doing pull-ups. Sucks getting old. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It's just Friday already. And ciao, ciao.